I'm back with a comparison video, this time between the REVO Vanilla and Honey and the EOS Vanilla Bean. So without further ado, let us get started. Format-wise, these two are virtually the same, except that the REVO obviously has a flat top and the EOS has a rounded top, but they are both dome-type lip balms, so there's that. And the outer packaging is actually pretty close to the same color now that I look at them side by side. The REVO's a little darker. It's more of a cream color than the EOS is. But yeah, it has a little more yellow to it. I'm trying to think of what I would call that shade then if this is cream, but let's not worry about color names. So, this looks like a little beehive. That's just a sphere with an indent in it. Has EOS on top and bottom. This has chap ice and the REVO logo with my handwriting on the bottom. Obviously yours will not have my handwriting on the bottom. So they are actually both, for once, natural and organic. Where REVO is concerned, that does not happen very often, but every once in a while it does, and this is one of them. This one is totally limited edition. This one I don't think is, but I honestly don't know for certain on that, but I don't think it is. But this one, it only comes out, like, usually in winter collections with EOS. They had the one Alice in Wonderland set, but other than that, it's generally been kept to, like, Christmas collections, which is where this particular one came from. It's the only one I've ever owned. It came from the 2015 winter collection. It was a 3-pack, whereas this was individual, so. The amount of product you get in both is the same. It is 1/4 of an ounce. Shelf life on them. This is good until August of 2017. And this one I don't know with absolute certainty, but whenever the expiration date is on last year's winter set, it's that. It's something comparable, but I think it's longer than 2017, so who knows. Price point wise, there's gonna be a difference because one was in a 3-pack and one wasn't. So this is like $2 or $3. And this guy, if I remember right, I think I want to say retailed for, was it $11? Part of my brain saying 8, part of my brain saying 11. 11 makes more sense because it was a 3-pack and it came with stickers, but for some reason 8 is also standing out, so maybe I got it on sale. I don't know, but regardless, it was definitely more than the REVO because it was part of a 3-pack and they never sell Vanilla Bean on its own unless you buy it in stick form. So, in terms of sturdiness, this is very hard plastic. It's a bit heavier than most REVOs are because of the thickness of that outer shell, whereas this guy is very rubberized plastic, and since it's from the collection with the stickers, it's actually a slightly different texture than most EOS. It's a little bit rougher. I guess they did that so that the stickers would adhere to it, but it's still prone to scratches and stuff, so there is that. There's no SPF or medication in either one of these, which brings us to the scent. The scent on the REVO is just heavenly. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, it just smells like vanilla frosting or icing, whichever you want to call it, and it just smells lovely. The EOS, on the other hand, I mean, it's good too, but it's just, I don't know. It's vanilla, alright, but it's almost closer to white chocolate, and maybe that's why I'm not quite so wild on it. I don't know, it's very similar to the EOS Sparkle, or not Sparkle, the EOS Shimmer Pearl. I'm still getting used to the new names, guys, bear with me, but, it's actually very, very reminiscent of that, and I see why so many people who've reviewed that have said that it basically just smells like Vanilla Bean, because it pretty much does, and because I've reckoned that Shimmer Pearl smells like white chocolate, I guess that makes sense that Vanilla Bean kinda also does too, really. And truth be told, I am actually not the biggest fan of white chocolate on the planet. So that's just me. I don't hate it, but I'm not really a fan either, so it's just kind of meh. And could be why I've always been kind of on this guy. I mean, everyone else freaking loses their shit over it. And I'm like, well, it's nice to have in my collection, but honestly, I've not even used it that much. I mean, you can tell looking at it, I have not used it very much, and I have had it for almost a freaking year at this point, so. Oh well, it is what it is. But anyway, that's the scent. Color-wise, they both go on clear, and you saw the colors of the wax. One's a little more yellowy than the other, but they're both more or less in the same color family there. In terms of flavor, gosh, did the REVO have one? Now I'm second guessing myself. You may have to revert back to the review because I honestly am blanking so hard on that right now. I apologize. And the EOS, it has a little bit of one, but not much. Not much at all, in my opinion. In terms of consistency, they're actually both on the thinner side. I could have sworn I remembered this EOS being thicker than that, but no, I even put a bunch of it on at once, and no, it was on the thinner side, just like this REVO is, so okay, that's comparable. They're about the same thickness. The EOS is a little waxier than this REVO is, but they both have creaminess going for them. They both do feel nice on your lips. The EOS actually holds up better to the drink test than this REVO did, I found. But I mean, they both kind of do. But in terms of overall longevity, just on its own, being what it is, the REVO wins by leaps and bounds. I have found the lip balms that contain honey in them tend to do really well with longevity. That could be because honey is sticky and therefore it wants to cling to your lips more. Maybe that's why. I don't even know, but this is a thing I have noticed over and over again with ones that actually contain honey. Not just are scented like it, but actually contain it. They do seem to stay on your lips a lot longer than just normal straight up lip balm. Now, in terms of shine factor, the REVO is definitely shinier. And I think that's about all the points I usually compare. Moisturization-wise, I think actually the REVO may even do a better job with that too. So, to sum up this comparison, I think to pick a winner out of these two, for me personally, it's a no-brainer. I would go with this REVO in a heartbeat over this EOS. Again, I don't hate this EOS. I don't even dislike it. It's not at the top of my list of priorities, and when there's something like this that I freaking love, yeah, it's gonna take a back seat to it. So, anyway, that is just my take on this. You may feel differently, in which case, let me know down in the comments which one of these two you personally like better. So anyway, as usual, if you like the video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, leave comments down below, and until next time, bye!